Here we are at a nice little spot in Alaska to try out the 500C. Love the birds and stuff. I don't know if you can hear them over the music. We'll turn it down so you can. This is a beautiful looking aircraft. We're going to go around and get it all ready. It has the usual accoutrements for the walk around outside. I love the look of the wires. Doesn't it look amazing? The detail on this thing is just spectacular. Really fantastic. There we go. Now we're just about ready to go. There's not much else to do here. We would walk around and, of course, check all the surfaces. Make sure things are free and no wear, no loose, anything. Look, you can open the door. You can open the door without getting in the helicopter. This is just a fantastic thing to me. It's a little pet peeve I have about this, but... And the door stayed off from my last flight, so it will save what you've been doing. It will save your state. And you also have this over here. Oh, there's more to check. There's more to look at, I think. Let me get it open. There we go. Have a closer look. Make sure everything is in order. Grab all the wires and hoses. Make sure they don't fall off in your hand. And close it back up. And close it back up. Close it back up. Okay. There we go. But there's more to see here. There is much more to see. Let's jump in. So we hit the side and it jumps you in. Love the detail in this cabin. Absolutely amazing. You can read every bit of signage. Oh, we're just going to take a closer look here first before we jump in. Give it the old pan around. And now let's grab the clipboard. Here it is. Come on. There it is. Grab the clipboard and let's throw a few more things on. And this is where you attach or detach. So there's that door. And we're just going to put some other things on. I want to look at the spray kit. So I'm probably not going to be able to have all of this stuff at the same time. There's the spray kit. You can't have the buckets and the spray kit and the searchlight. Put that back. There, look at that. Isn't that a beaut? That's going to add a few pounds to your mission. It looks a little bit like the pressure washer I just used for my fence. I swear, it's the same motor. It's really close. Okay, back in here. And we get rid of all that stuff. And then we have another look at a cleaner version that I'll be flying today. I wanted to get the searchlight on, and I didn't think I had it on. But, where is it? It's hard to see from over here. It's just over yonder. Is the searchlight? There it is. Searchlight, mirror, wire cutters. It's pretty much set to go. But let's get a really close look at the detail in this interior. It's hard to describe until you're probably in your game. I don't know if it's going to look as good in the video, but I'm really enjoying it. The detail on the seats and the entire cabin is fantastic. You've got great signage back here. And I seem to be coming through the seat. I guess my bum is just too big. It's just a little too large there. It's creeping through the back seat. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. So let's have a look at some of the other options we've got here, and then we'll jump in and give it a fly. All right, so with this package, we get the 500C. We also get the 500C on floats. Ooh, look at that. That looks really cool. And here's a few of the liveries we get. Oh, I guess they're the same on floats or off floats. Floaties or no floaties, whatever you want. Save and go back. This is the part about this that always annoys me. Now to go back. Oh, it is not on floats. Well, that's interesting. I told it to be on. I think it would be if I loaded into the game. Well, I want to be in this version, and I want to be in the one I was. Let's see, what one was I just in? Uh-oh. Now I'm forgetting. I want to get back in the one I was in a few days ago when I started this video. Which one was it? Oh no! I have to look back at the video and see. It wasn't the red one, was it? Okay, stop. So this is the red one. This is the one. The red one is the one I was in. It looked kind of orange in the video I did. And let's see about doing a startup here. Now, I was way up here. Way up here. Was it this one? Oh, I think so. I believe I was here. Let's zoom on in and see. It should be just a little, yeah, this one. This is so cool. And I was right there, and fly now. Oh yeah, that's so awesome. So let's put this brake on because the wind is blowing it around. There we go. Stop that rotor action. So before I go any further, there's some very cool animation. We'll just turn that head tracking off for a moment and come out here. And we do have the cyclic animation. So that is very nice. We still have no collective animation. I cannot find that in any helicopters other than the fly inside ones. None of the Asobo helicopters have that animation. We do have the tail rotor animation, so that's pretty cool. The wind is just blowing these, so that's why they're moving. We have a little bit of wind out here today. And now we're going to go from pre-flight internal check. So ignition switch on, that is here. Engine out warning system, gen switch on, then off. Okay, where's my generator switch? Gen switch on, then off. Flashing indicator light on the caution and warning light panel, audible warning in the headsets. Okay, we've got that, but I don't hear any audible warning in the headsets. Okay. Auto reignition test, perform. Next 3 steps, skip for OH6 not installed. Panel light and engine out, CB, check in. Panel light and engine out, check in. All the circuit breakers are in. So we're good there. Place and hold test switch. Switch test. Armed and reignition indicators, aluminum, and sound of the igniter firing is heard. Release test switch. Only the reignition light should remain illuminated. So the test is here. It's here. I thought that was it. Okay, I got that wrong. This is all the tests. This is everything. Caution warning lights, press to test. Reignition light, press to reset. So reignition light, auto ignition test. Just not working. Not working. Caution warning lights, got it. Caution, light dimming as required. Twist grip throttle check. So the twist grip throttle we want all the way closed. Oh my gosh, it doesn't work on that side. I didn't realize that. This one's not working. Oh, look at that. And then we want it closed, so we got to put that up. Now it's all the way closed. Cyclic control check. Make sure we have full travel. Cyclic trim control check. Cyclic recheck, collective check. Collective, cyclic. Pedals, twist grip throttle, anti-collision light. Switch on, rotors cleared. Anti-collision lights here. Rotors are clear. They're actually spinning, so hopefully no one is in the way. Start ignition, press and hold. Rotate twist grip to ground idle when N1 indicates 12 to 15% and TOT less than 150. TOT, monitor the TOT gauge during starts over temperatures between 793 and 749 and 927 C are permitted for up to 10 seconds. So what we're talking about here, is the TOT and the percentage of RPM. So you got to watch those. I still got to kind of be up here in order to do the start. But you watch these two gauges here as we start. It's going up past 10. Fuel. There it is. TOT already coming down. And as soon as that needle stops on the percentage, we pretty much have a start. Engine oil pressure check. So you check your T's and P's. Caution warning indicators, check all in. Engine idle speed check. 62 to 67%. Oh, that's right there. It's right on it, right where it's supposed to be. All other engine instruments check. N2 and rotor RPM needles check. Superimpose, they are. I don't really think that changes much. Engine run up, electrical power select, external start, set battery, external power switch to battery. It already is there. Generator switch on. Now, if I turn the generator switch on now, it starts making a bunch of noise. So if we hit this generator switch, so the way for me to combat that is to wait a moment. Cyclic friction release. Inverter switch on for the UH1. Avionics on and check. Twist grip throttle. So the avionics are on, and now we open the throttle completely. I wait till the throttle is open, and then I turn the generator on, and I don't get that beeping. And it just opens right up. Go full open. Hit the generator. And any other lights you need. Oops, I hit this. I don't really need that. Well, it's Alaska, so I'll leave that on. Just click that, and that turns that off. And we have a start. Now we want to beep trim it up to 105%. So that's right there, and you can program this also. Here we go. It basically goes up until it stops. It stops at about 105, and that's the most you're going to get. And there we go. We now have a start. And we are ready to roll. We're just going to fly at a couple of miles here to the next airport and do an auto rotation. All right, turn on my head tracking because I like it so much better. We had a good look around at everything. And Where's my wind? I don't have a windsock out here. Okay, I can't tell. And my, I should already be zeroed on the trim. There we go. It's nice. Nice helicopter to fly. It's just super nice. Yep, hardly any wind at all. We're going to use the runway. Go down by the lake. Or it's a bay, actually. Down by the bay. Look at how the runway curves. Okay, that's enough speed. Get some altitude. And get on out of here. And we're just going to go to the next little airport and do an auto. So we're going to want about 1,000 feet for an auto rotation. Don't need all the labels on, that's for sure. Have to remember exactly where this other airport is, I guess. It is there. It's just there. Yeah, it's just around the corner here. Just here. So this will show you the difference between a upgraded airport, a handcrafted airport, and just your basic airport, which I still think look good in this sim. Already a little fast for an auto. I'm going to start slowing down. Get the height. Lovely helicopter to fly. It will trim out just to fly hands off, which I don't know if that's realistic or not, but it's lovely in a sim. It's a lovely thing. Okay. Don't need to be this high. There's my airport. Not quite sure it might win, but you may not have a choice in an actual auto rotation situation. I just want to pull this off, so I need to be close enough to the runway so I don't smash it into the ground the first time I try it. I like to be where it's really obvious I'm going to make it the runway before I drop the collective and roll off the throttle. So we're good now. Collective down, roll off the throttle. And look, the needle split. Ooh, I don't think it did that before. And we want to keep it in the RPM range, so I'm adjusting the cyclic as I do this. I'm not going to make the runway. I'm not going to make the runway. Maybe I will. Maybe just. No, I'm going to miss it. Look at that, though. Look at how gentle the auto is. Okay. Not bad. I probably could have pulled a bit more collective. And let's roll that back up. best auto I've ever done, but definitely not the worst. Retrim. And just hover over here to a better spot. And that's about all you really need with this helicopter. There's just not a lot more to it. It is a little sweet, easy to operate. Mostly everything works as it should. Shutdown is just as easy as the startup. Roll the throttle back. Hit the generator. Gotta get rid of that noise. Open generator. And the piston light's off. I wait for the last minute. Now the start pump can be on or off. I think I said that a minute ago. It really doesn't matter. That you do have to click this and roll it all the way down. There we go. And it is now running down. Hey, thanks so much for watching. This has been another Flights with Joel. It was a pretty quick one. But what else do you need? Take care. Hit subscribe. See you next time.